All right, hello everyone, and good afternoon. So I'm just going to do a quick update here. I haven't taken any positions yet this week, and VPN is good. All right, so let's see if things want to open up, and I just want to go over what I'm sort of looking at, and potentially what I could trade this week. So right now it's into very close to the London session open. So there might be some opportunities here. So what I'm looking at is the pound yen now. I wasn't really in a position to see the close of this candle. So you've got the current daily candle. The previous candle would have been a nice little, it's sort of like a trend resumption sort of thing because it's holding above the 55 simple moving average. Points of concern, obviously the Brexit stuff going on, although it just seems, technically if I see something on a higher time frame, I'm less vulnerable to the headlines that are coming out, which are typically mixed. So for me, it's okay. So even if it is negative from an opinion of, someone that's writing the article, you're going to have spikes either way. And if I have the stop down at, it'd be 144.637. So it's quite wide. We're looking at, that's like, it's over 200 pips. Yeah, it's like 235 pips or so. So it's quite a little bit. And it's definitely, it would have been good to get the high in that candle there, really. But the concern I have now is it's definitely, there's been some headwinds in the 48. So if we get, 100 pips or so of movement, I'm risking, like over 200. And then even when we get into 100, it's sort of, there's going to be some potential resistance. So if I got down at, really the entry was a little bit lower, and I did miss it. I was sort of doing a little bit of stuff here in Beijing, and so ideally, yeah, you got 146.30 to 144.80. So that's much more reasonable. It's like 150 or so instead of like nearly 100 more pips at risk to make, well, the tops here are like, 148.30. So it's just a little on probe. It's no longer even a 1-to-1. It's like, it's the risk to reward isn't in place. So I'm probably looking at this thinking, okay, I'm not really sort of willing to take it. I mean, if I do have a look at the hourly though, with the stop loss placement, we'd be at 145.70. So, then it's like 130 pips. So it's a little bit interesting there. I might wait to see what that candle does. And I like this candle here. I like buying into that sort of stuff. So that's something I'd look at potentially taking. I also talked about the euro short as well. I want to have a look at that. I'm going to make this video pretty quick because it's quite hard to upload sometimes as well because the internet, it will be okay and then it'll slow down a bit, and then when it slows down a bit, that's when the VPN loves to drop out. And if it does, I have to re-upload it again. So sometimes it's like multiple attempts to upload these videos. So just looking at the euro now, I would say no to a sell. It sort of bounced. It's a little wicky there. It was, it was at a point where it was either going to just turn south and just plummet, or it was going to bounce a little bit. And it's bounced. And a little bit higher than it did previously. So I'm going to leave that for now. Aussie dollar, it's seen a little bit of a mixed bag as well. Again, the data that comes out from a fundamental point of view is mixed. So it's just very difficult. And it's range bound. And it loves doing this. Like, look, I just like to use the 55 moving average. It's what I've done with my back testing and strategy development. So to me, it's non-eventful. So I can't be in and out of trades very easily with the where I am right now in the world and with the internet. So I'm just going to have to let it go. And the Euro Swiss as well, I sort of talked about a short there, and that's had a bit of a rally as well. So I'm going to let these things go. Really, the main watch is the pound yen long. So it's from a technical standpoint. I'm not, I'm not a Brexit expert. I'm sort of following things here and there, but it's very to and fro. So if it's showing strength like that, I'll take it. And the yen's weaker against the US as well, US dollar. That's actually not a bad thing to look at. I'll look at the USD yen as well. See what that's doing. There it is, USD yen. Look, I mean, there's no entry here. I'm just, something like that would have been good. And 42. I like it when it's above the 55 moving average. But then if you want to have a look at a weekly context, you can see, there's this resistance there, and it's you just don't want to fight against, the flow of things. So it's a little bit challenging. You've got multiple times where it's over 80 and it's really rejected it. And but it's a point of interest. If I enter at the daily here, the stop would be in 110.53, and the entry would be at the high there of the candle on the daily or the 4 hour. If this closes nice, I might contemplate it, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it. So main watch pound yen long, based on, look at that chart up again, based on the close of that candle, and that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. More updates to come.